Hey, what up? It's Ryan from 1KB Construction, and today I want to teach you how to install tile and concrete floor. That's what's coming up right now. Okay, so preparation is the main factor of your tile installation to get a perfectional. So the first thing we want to do, we want to go through and we want to prepare our floor. There's a few things I want to outline to you guys. Before we jump into the video, I want to go over, show you the area that we're about to install and what you need to do in order to get this installation done the right and correct way. That's what's coming up right now. Down here in this basement floor in here. But before we install our tile, we want to go through and we want to install. So we have this product here from Mapei. It's a crack isolation membrane. It's very important to apply this over your floor, especially your concrete floor, to help to prevent any form of crack. Especially if the floor is already started to crack, like down here. As you see, we already have a small crack on our floor here, just a tiny one. But because I've seen these cracks, I'm not gonna go ahead and start to install tile over this floor, especially when it's a bigger tile. The tile that I'm installing here over this floor is a 36 by 36. So it's a more on the bigger side. So I wanna make sure that we do the proper preparation before we go ahead and start our installation. So right now we're gonna go ahead and first we're gonna go over our floor. We already sweep it, vacuum. Now I'm gonna go over it with a roller here with water. Let it dry, and afterwards we're gonna apply our membrane over it. Now we're gonna go over after with our roller, with our water, just so that way we can remove the dust or the debris. And roll it over it, just like you see I'm doing it right now. All right, guys. All right, so we line up our marked out. I leave my chalk line, so I use my pencil with a marker and I mark on the floor there, as you see. What I did here, I catch the center, so I measure the width, and I measure the width and I mark in the center here, from wall to wall, and I mark the center, which would be right here where the square is, and afterwards I measure from this wall to that wall. I also mark the center. Now this is my center. So what I did here, I put a tile from this end right over here because we want to have a tile right in the center of here. So I have a mark. So we're gonna have a full tile over this wall, from that wall over there, and we're gonna have a cut over there. By the time we reach over here, we're gonna reach out back to a full tile. So we wanna have a straight line running right in there. Yeah, so that's basically how it is now. We're gonna go ahead and start to install some tiles. All right, so as you see here, we have our marked. Running from here, go straight down. Follow my laser, go all the way down. So at first, we were planning to use a crack isolation membrane. The cost for the homeowner, he says that is going to be too expensive. Here we already use one bucket, and as you see, it's a big basement. So he suggests to just fill it over. If we see any crack, we just put it over the crack and just keep going. I would strongly recommend you to go over the entire basement with a crack isolation, especially if it's a basement concrete floor, before you go ahead and install your tile. Especially if it's a big tile like this one that we're using, which is 35.5 by 35.5. But yeah, at the end of the day, most people is on a budget, so they're gonna do what's best for them and do it accordingly. So this is our mortar that we're using today. We mix it and have it here sit for around 5 minutes. See, I draw my finger, stick onto it. She's ready to go. So we're gonna start our installation process right now. So we have a useful tile. All right, so we have here our half inch niche trowel. For a concrete floor, we're working with a 1/2 inch here. The first thing we want to do here, we want to get a sponge, and we want to just wipe down our concrete. We already go through yesterday and we cleaned the area. So we go through this from yesterday and remove all the dust from our area. Reason why we want to wet our floor before we put on our mortar. We don't want the concrete to dry out the mortar too fast. We want a good adhesion. Now that we put this down, we're gonna go ahead and apply our mortar. First, we're gonna use the flat side. Levy it out first. What's on this one? And two more are coming. Lay tile and I build up one wall per mortar. You're supposed to level your floor first. Grown, yeah. Slowly go down with the hand. Watch your level. Yeah, man, I go.
About others way before myself, yeah. I guess that's why I feel like I go through hell, damn. Wasting time on your dreams instead of mine, yeah. About to turn this around. It's all about finding the right state of mind. It's all about turning the worst into fine. It's all about time and the work and the climb. From the thirst we will rise, I'm immersed in this life. Time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your worth, just focus on yourself first. Don't let somebody take your time and your
We finished the first row of tile. Now we're going to work onto our second row. Oh, this is good. Guys, you want to use the flat. You have the niche section of the trowel. You want to use the flat section to draw it on, and after it we're going to use the niche. Same procedure, we go down with our flat side, lever it out. Go level it out to get our niche there now. you want to put this right at the back where when you shove this one through, you won't go in the way to hit that one, just so that it passed it. We're going to put one in the middle here. And if you push it in, you want to pull it up right, that's the bottom, touch right up onto the bottom of the tile. Alright, so this is where we're at, guys. It's not as bright as I want it to be in here. Pretty soon I'm gonna have to set up some lighting for you guys to see a little bit clearer. But hopefully you guys can see. So we finish a good portion. Start from yesterday. So I finish here. One of the reasons why I leave it out to have cut on both sides. If I did start over there with a full tile over this wall, I will end up over my door there with a 3 inches piece right in front of the door. I thought it's better to put 2 pieces, one cut over there and one cut over here the same size, rather than have a 3 pieces over the door there. And it's the same thing over here. We would have a tiny small pieces over there and a tiny small pieces over here. So rather than doing that, I have the same measurement over there and the same measurement over here. It's more work for me, but it's gonna look better in the end. So basically what we're gonna do now, this is my line with my laser. Once I finish that section, I'm planning to do all the full tiles first, and afterwards we're gonna do the cuts. It's easier for me to work like that. One of the reasons why the tile cutter that I have can't cut these tiles, so I order a tile cutter. It's gonna arrive in 2 days. So while I'm waiting for that, I'm just gonna go ahead and install all the full ones. Right along here gonna be full tile, go all the way down there. Right now we're gonna install full tile, follow our laser line. See how we have our laser line on the floor there. And this line lines up, go all the way down there. That's a straight line, go all the way through. So right now we're gonna lay tile. We're gonna lay tile right along here. Make sure that they're nice and level. Afterwards we can transfer the same level over that side, and we can transfer the same level over this side from this tile that we're gonna lay right in the middle here. Now if you're a tiler watching this video and you do this differently, leave it in the comment section there. My viewers and subscribers would love to hear from you. Same bucket. Alright, we have our mortar down. You know what we want to do, we want to use the flatter part of the trowel to level it out, and afterwards we're going to use the niche part here. These spaces here, I leave them overnight. If they don't, it's going to be very hard for you to get them in there. You have to cut it out to get them in there, so it's better too. I love you, Lord. We do that one clear over here in the living, not too bad. Remove the mortar so that way once you put your tile down, you're banging it down, the chips mortar won't come up through the line. So it's important to clear. So over there Chris is doing the back buttering. Alright, it looks like it's finished. Sponge wipe off the, you didn't know how to get them to your tile. Clean that out to install it. Now we have a suction jack, as you see here, we're going to put this right in the middle. Push down onto it and then you close it. Push right down onto it, then close it. I hold it like this, and I'm going to walk with it close to my feet just in case it's drop, it's going to fall. I can catch it with my foot. Now I'm just going to go over it, just like this, and install this bad boy right here. I love you, Lord. You need to rub on a little bit. Check to see where it is, the level. Right now she's 100% level, as you can see. I'm going to go across the level. You want to try and get it as level as you can with the bottom of the existing tile that's already there. So using the flat side of your shoulder, you want to go as level as you can, just like you see I'm doing right now. So you see it's almost 100% level with the bottom of the existing tile that's already there. Once it's level with the bottom of the tile, meaning underneath the bottom of the tile that's already there, we're going to do the same thing. We're going to get our niche shoulder, go right up to the hole that we're going to be straightening from. You want to pull this on a 45 angle. So just basically hold my hand on a 45 angle. And I slowly pull it towards me. As I finish that one, I move over to the next until we come to all the section that we go level. If you want, you can come back in the middle here and kind of level it out, that way it looks more better. Also over here, you can come back over here, level that out. The more level that your floor is, the better it is for you to lay tiles. But the more faster it's going to be, I should say. So just see I clear it. And we're going to go over here and clear this section away. We have some of these this thing here that we use to level our tile, we want to have one close to the end. Because our tile is so broad or so big, you want to have one in the middle as well. You want have one more at the extreme end. Afterward, we're going to put our weights in just like this we did with the other one that we already installed. Now we're going to go ahead and use our suction block just like we did earlier to pick up our tile and go ahead and put it down. So I just put this one down. So I put it down, I'm going to get a wedge, put a wedge right in here. Another one over here. You want to have one right at the hem of the wedge. Before we do that, we want to check for level. Beautiful. So once you use the trowel properly, you level all your tile, you're going with the rake from the floor. You probably don't even need to use a level. Because all of them will be level as you go with each other. Important to have your bucket of water on hand. As you go, if you have any mortar still into your tile, you want to clean that up right away. We don't want to have that dry on our tile